let me get straight to the point here. This is Badman, and I just want to big up my boy Ali. Make sure you subscribe and make sure you support the movement with the stars with Ali Azeem. Brap! Yeah.
Hi guys, you're watching Stars with Ali Azeem. I have an amazing star with me. He's been so busy. New Diary of Badman came out, part 2. It was amazing. Humza, how you been, bro?
What you saying, bro? It's been a while. It's been a while. Yeah, man, I've been good. I've been busy, obviously, as you know. Been really busy. I mean, we were supposed to do this advert. I mean, not advert, this interview. I don't know why I said advert. I'm a loser. But we were supposed to do this interview like about a year ago, but I've just been so busy. Yeah, I mean, we're finally doing it now, but yeah, it's been a while.
I've been watching you from day one. From Diary of Badman, from Black and Brown, Bubblegum, and you've been doing the vlogs as well. And now you come back with the banger, Diary of Badman, fresh, new look, everything's the concept, everything. How did that happen, man?
I can't explain. I mean, obviously, like a lot of people know that, you know, for a while I kind of stopped my YouTube because I was, you know, doing other things. But I kind of realized after a while that, you know, it's what I love. It's like, you know, YouTube was always, you know, it's what started me. So I just thought, you know what, I need to really concentrate on YouTube. And what I wanted to do was, you know, I'm doing something called Phase 3 now, which is like for my YouTube channel. I'm coming up with all these new shows. I'm going to hopefully start doing Bubblegum again. Yeah, the beginning of next year. I've got this other one called Two Man One Show with A Squeezy that should be coming out soon, like every week. And then also Badman, which is like my new show. It's like my main big show, which is actually like, it's Diary of a Badman, but it's what happens afterwards. And it's much darker. It's much more serious. It's kind of like that, you know, that kind of kidhood, adulthood, Top Boy kind of feel. So it's very gritty. Yeah, it is a bit more kind of like, it has adult themes to it, and it's a bit, you know, how shall I say, has a bit more violence and a kind of a bit more, you know, darker storylines like domestic violence and gangs and drugs and beef and kind of growing up as a young, you know, Asian or just a kind of a young kind of London boy growing up in London. Yeah, and yes, I've just been kind of working on that. 2 episodes have come out. I'm doing that every month. And also, yeah, now my plan is now I'm just literally in the next, I think, couple of weeks, I'm actually just going to launch and I'm going to do other stuff every week. I just need to flood my channel now where, you know, because I want people to subscribe. I really want to get that 1 million subscribers. So please, guys, subscribe. That's my new goal. It might take me 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. I don't care. It's a goal of mine. But now I know that the game has changed a bit. I have to be out there all the time. So I'm here. I'm back. I'm going to start doing, as I said, give it 2-3 weeks, and it's just going to be weekly shows all the time, and hopefully, yeah, I can take it from there.
So are you going to be planning to do more events next year?
Events, yeah, definitely. I mean, I think I've already got a school tour. I did a school tour 2-3 months ago. I did about 60 shows, which was crazy. Like I think we've performed to over, I think I performed over, I think 25,000 a year, young kids across London. So that was amazing. So hopefully in, I think January, I might be going to a school near you. It's going to be a surprise. But so that's going to happen. I've got a lot going on. Then I'm going India. Then I have to go to America. Then I've got something in Malaysia. and these are in the next 3 months. Plus, I've got Badman, which is obviously the thing that I'm really working on because, as I said, it's like I'm trying to make it kind of like a actual series, like something that you would see on TV. It's the levels are completely changed with that, and then obviously doing other shows with other comedians and doing weekly shows as well on YouTube. And yeah, it's going to be very busy. And then the mainstream, I came back from Italy 2 days ago. Uh, can't say too much right now. Should be coming out on BBC next year with the very famous comedian Russell Kane. I'm not sure if you've heard of it, Russell Kane. So me and him basically we go up to the mountains and we have to survive, but we're like the the two guys that just don't know nothing about survival. So it's just ridiculous. But we have to survive like 3 days in the mountains, and we had to climb one mountain. That was like our mission. So yeah, hopefully that's coming out soon. And yeah, I've got so many other things as well planned. It's just ridiculous.
No, I am really happy that you're back after a very long time, and your fans are glad you're back as well. Seriously, bro. I mean, looking at your work, I'm amazed. And as you know, I do message you, and I'm supporting you all the way. And seriously, he's a very. People ask me. They do ask me. They go to me, "How's Humza in real life? How's Humza in real life?" And I told them he's humble. He's down to earth. No, seriously, and soft heart. Tell him how you are, man.
Well, I don't want to big myself up too much. I don't want to say, yeah, I'm perfect in that. But obviously, yeah, no. Okay, I'm not going to lie. I am still crazy. I am ridiculous. A lot of my friends will say I'm a clown, complete clown. But at the same time, it is so important. It doesn't matter how big I get or how big I am or whatever. Um, the main thing is, at the end of the day, I'm a human being. So like my mum has always told me to respect everyone else. It doesn't matter about their kind of their wealth, where they're from, what they believe in. It's just about showing respect to everyone and keeping it humble, keeping your feet on the ground, because Allah can take that away from you. I could be famous one day, and the next day, it's up to Allah. He decides. So I always try to always be humble and just be me. Yeah.
No, that is amazing. That is amazing. Let's go back to Dairy of Badman too, man. I mean, the people you got. Was it hard to get all the team ready? And was you at the behind the cameras as well?
Yeah, you know what? A lot of people don't know this, but I do everything. I write the scripts, I edit it, I get all the actors and all my friends together. I sort out the locations. I obviously act in it as well. So yeah, direct it, produce it. I do everything. It's cheaper that way, obviously. But yeah, no, I literally do everything. But it's something that I love, so I can't complain.
No, seriously, we all love it. Your fans love it. Even I love it myself. And sitting next to you, I was saying to him, I go, I'm nervous. He goes, what are you nervous for? Seriously, I don't know why I'm nervous. It's just like, really, no, seriously, I'll be honest with you, bro. I do look up to you, though.
Yeah, no, thank you very much.
Since 2000, when did you start it? 2011, wasn't it?
You know what? I can't even remember. I think it's been 5 years now.
5 years, yeah.
Yeah.
It's been 5 years. And since then, I'm thinking, wow, you've done a wonderful job, man. And plus, the messages you have in each and every video is so positive. What when you're making these videos and the messages you come out with, like, who are you trying to interact? Are you trying to youngsters, the adults, everyone, and the message you got there?
I think it's for everyone, isn't it? It's just one of those things where, look, I don't want to make pointless comedy. I want to do something that has a reason behind it. So it was kind of like I come from a very religious family, and my mom was obviously she had her concerns. Me getting into the kind of like the acting side of it. But yeah, I wanted to show her and prove to her as well that my intentions are very pure. So what I wanted to do, and obviously my character relates to a lot of young people nowadays. That's why I do have a lot of young fans. But at the same time, because my messages are very universal, like you don't have to be young, you don't have to be Muslim, you don't even need to be Asian to kind of relate to these certain things, like respecting your mum. Because Badman, he always disrespects his mum, but in the end you find out that there's the message at the end, and he realizes that he does wrong. And it's just about respecting your mum. Violence is wrong, and be grateful for what you have. All these kind of universal kind of messages that anyone can relate to from any kind of culture or background. And I think that was very important, to have a positive message. And with my new stuff, Badman, like I'm kind of touching on a lot of more adult themed storylines. But it happens. Like I've grown up. I grew up in South London, so I've seen a lot of stuff. I've seen a lot of stuff, and young people nowadays, they do get into gangs, they do get into drugs, they do get into relationships and have their heart broken. People do get into depression. So many things that happen. So I want to touch on all these subjects, but have a meaning behind it, and people, the audience, can watch that, and they can kind of relate to it, and hopefully it could help them to overcome their kind of uh, tests and tribulations that they're already facing.
One thing I like, brother, you went to, I say, 60 schools you went to around England, and the messages you gave were positive, and I could see the students. How was that feeling, man?
That was great. I mean, like, I don't want to get into it too much, but I think the media nowadays, this is my personal opinion, the media nowadays portrays a very negative kind of picture uh, on Islam. And look, I'm not the perfect Muslim. Yeah, I might have messages that have you know that do come from hadith and the Quran and stuff like that. But I'm not perfect. However, I want to try to be as best I can be and spread a good positive message. And right now, there's a lot of Islamophobia. Like I was just talking to one of my mates. He just said that Islamophobia has increased 300% in the last 2 weeks. So it's about spreading that message, showing that Muslims, we're just normal people, and Islam is about peace. And we aren't, we shouldn't be labeled as terrorists. They're just a few misguided individuals that make us look bad. But that they do not represent our religion. They do not represent us as a people. So I think it's very important to show the young kids, whether they're Muslim or not, that this is Islam, and spread a positive message.
I want to ask you three questions. I mean,
Okay.
a few more questions. Not three
man.
questions anyway. How is Humza? What kind of Humza? Dairy of Badman,
Okay.
Bubblegum. Is that you in? Is that you at? I mean, what I'm trying to say here. Humza.
What's the difference between Humza and Badman? Maybe. Okay. Well, I kind of said this before. Um, don't get twisted. I'm really tired right now. That's why the jokes. There's no jokes. You don't understand the last week I've had, but yeah, I had to do this interview obviously for Ali. I'll be honest with you. As I said, I am a bit of a clown. Like all my friends would say that I'm just they say I'm not right apparently, but I love to have fun. You know what? I love to make people laugh. So okay, I'm not like Badman. How he's like obviously that's a stereotypical a stereotype of like young Asian wannabe gangsters out there in London. But there are a lot of similarities with the Badman character, and you know how shall I say? But I'm not that stupid. I'm not that stupid. It's just a character. I'm just acting. But yeah, as a person, I'm still kind of a bit crazy. That's why I come up with these weird ideas and jokes. But yeah, but no, for me, I'm still like no one thinks I'm serious. I can be serious, maybe not much in my life, but I try to be. And yeah, like I'm very hardworking. I can be lazy sometimes though, but I'm very hardworking. And yeah, I just try my best to be the best I can be. Yeah.
That is wonderful. Another question I want to ask you. If you was a superhero,
Yeah.
what power would you have and why? What superhero would you be?
That's a good one, man. That's a good one. Um, it's Superman, isn't it? Because he's a cheat, isn't it? Like Superman is actually a cheat. Like he has everything. He could do everything. Like if I want to go to the Maldives, I can just fly there. Don't even need to like buy a ticket from PIA. I could just fly there and just chill, get a tan, even though I'm already brown. Yeah, and he's strong, so I just beat up people for no reason, to be honest. And you could do loads of stuff. Like has that laser, with his eyes. So I could like just like if I had shisha, I could just warm the coal with the lasers and stuff. So yeah, I'd say Superman. Superman, yeah.
And what's your favorite holiday destination?
I've traveled all around the world, so I haven't got a favorite. Like in terms of one of the most beautiful places that I've been, it's probably the Maldives. I went there. It was amazing. It was beautiful. It's like, you know, the screensavers on your Apple Mac. Yeah, it's like that. Yeah, it's like that. Um, but I would say, oh yeah, I don't know, like, you know, spiritually, Saudi Arabia was obviously amazing when I went Umrah, going Hajj hopefully soon, hopefully. Um, yeah, I love Malaysia. I have a house in Malaysia, like a really nice house there. And I've been there like 10 times now, so I have a special spot for Malaysia. And I just went to, as I said, America like 3 4 months ago, and that was brilliant. I went LA and I went New York, and that was a good experience too. So yeah, they're like a few places that I really like.
And second, oh, so many questions I've asked you anyway. And what does Hamza do in his spare time? In your free time?
I don't really have much free time. Obviously, I mean, you know, here this is my place, Neon, which I opened recently. I don't really work, to be honest. I just chill here and just and just have the waffles and that, and just finish our stock. But yeah, so I'm here when I want to unwind and stuff, and just chill. And yeah, just I love to spend time with family. I love traveling. I love going cinema. If I have like free time, I'm addicted to movies. So like every week I have to go cinema at least once. So I love going to the cinema. But to be honest, I don't really have much free time. So like yeah. So well, I do. I spend a lot of my time in the house, in my room, because yeah, because a lot of the times I have to be writing, I have to be editing, and I do it all in my room because I've got all my equipment and stuff. So, but yeah, not much free time anymore. I'll be honest with you. Yeah.
No, seriously, he is tired. He did say he's been really, really busy as well. No,
Yeah.
why are you apologizing, man? No, seriously, we can understand that you're working extremely hard for your fans and your friends out there. And what kind of message would you give your fans and your friends out there?
I would just say, really, just especially to my fans, yeah, just I love you guys. You've literally, like, genuinely, you guys have changed my life, and thank you for all the support. Thank you for all the people that still support, that have subscribed to my channel, that spread my videos, every day, that like my videos, that send me amazing messages on my Instagram and on my Snapchat, on my Twitter, on my Facebook, and I can't thank you enough, and that's the only reason. That's the only reason I'm doing it still. If I didn't have any fans, I wouldn't do it. But because I've got so many amazing fans out there, it's all for you. It genuinely is all for you. And obviously for me, I need money as well. But yeah, it's all for you though.
Make sure you subscribe to his YouTube channel. Getting 1 million subscribers.
Yeah, hopefully one day. Humza Productions. That's HUMZA Productions. Yeah, make sure you subscribe. That's very important. So that's my aim. It probably can't happen because when I was doing Dairy of a Badman, like obviously, like I think on my channel now I've got about, I think 67 million views. Yeah, so there's a few views there. But my problem was I never told anyone to subscribe, and only last year when I started, getting back into it slowly, I realized, oh my god, I messed up completely because by now I should have had millions of subscribers by now. I never used to tell anyone because I used to just do it for fun and I just wanted to make people laugh. That's all I cared about. I didn't realize that, having more subscribers would help me, So yeah, only recently I started saying, guys, can you, please subscribe. I got about 250,000 now. So I've got a long way to go, but people are subscribing and people are spreading the word, and it's fantastic. And just trying to kind of boost my channel as much as possible.
Definitely, inshallah, brother. Make sure you do subscribe to his YouTube channel. He's working extremely hard. And where can they find you on social network?
Oh yeah, Instagram. I love Instagram, so check out my hashtags too, and that's at Humza Production. So that's no S in it. And same Twitter, Humza Production. Follow me on Snapchat. I do crazy stuff. So you've been warned. Humza Production as well. And then the only other thing is my fan page, which is actually Humza Productions with the S, but everything else is without the S.
Man, that's so amazing. Thank you so much for your interview, bro.
Thank you.
No, seriously, you're tired as it is.
Sorry, I know. I'm sorry.
No,
it's
it's
been
not.
a crazy one. Yeah.
No, it's been such a long time. I was trying to grab him. It's been 1 year for me doing this as well, and after 1 year, I've got you, man. I'm so happy. I'm so delighted.
No, pleasure's all mine, honestly, man. Ali's honestly a great guy. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. He works extremely hard. Yeah, and from the first day I met him, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, this guy is an amazing person. So please support my brother here as well, because he's doing his thing. He's doing really well, and I only wish you the best of luck. And I'm always there for you, bro. I might take a little while because I'm a bit busy, but I'm always there, bro.
No, I understand that. Thank you so much for your humble words, my brother. I'm gonna have another star with me. I will have Humza back again.
Yes, definitely. And I will definitely have more energy. A couple of Red Bulls and I'll be done. And one night's sleep. I need one night's sleep and I'm done. I'll be back. Yeah.
Definitely. All right, guys. I'm gonna catch you in another star. It's about peace and unity. Take care. God bless. Take care.